my loves, I hope you're all really well. Welcome back to a brand new video. So today I thought I could film a little what I eat in a day. I have been obsessed with watching these. I literally watch them all the time and I find they just give me really just good meal ideas that I wouldn't necessarily have thought of. Also been on a bit of a health kick for the past 2 weeks. I promised myself 2021 would be a healthier year after eating so much food at Christmas, and that just never kind of happened. I feel like the Christmas food consumption continued through January, through February, and then towards the end of February I was like, right, that's enough. So I've been trying to just make healthier choices for the past few weeks. I wouldn't say I've been on a diet because I've found over the years of trying every diet under the sun, I don't like diets. I feel like as soon as you tell yourself you're on a diet, you all of a sudden just want every single type of unhealthy food ever. I find as well, as soon as you label it as a diet, it just becomes, I don't know, I just don't like it. So I've just been trying to eat super healthy. I've been working out. I know, who am I? And yeah, I just thought I could show you some little changes that I've made and some super yummy, easy, healthy meal ideas. I also kind of forgot as well just how good eating healthy truly does make you feel. Oh my goodness. Every time I stand here, I just have a sea of cats. Just lots of cats. I have 2 cats. This is Teddy, and I also have a bigger one called Tilly if you are new here, and everywhere I go they like to stand in front of the camera. But yeah, honestly, since I've been just like eating healthier and working out, did you just bite me? I found that I feel like I have so much more energy and my skin looks better, and I just generally feel less like a slug, which is great. No one wants to feel like a slug. So my loves, before I do get into the bulk of the video, I would like to just give a little trigger warning just to say I am going to be speaking about calories and also intermittent fasting, and I just feel like I really need to say this at the beginning. If those kind of things do trigger you, please don't watch this video. I have had a really bad relationship with food in the past, which I struggled with for many years, and I know how triggering little things can be, and the last thing I ever want is for any of you to feel negative after watching one of my videos. Like that is literally the last thing I ever want, and I obviously never want to trigger anyone to feel any kind of way. So before we even get into this video, if you struggle with drinking water, you need one of these bottles in your life. I literally bought this about 2 weeks ago, and to be honest, like, I'm quite good at drinking a lot of water because I know how good it makes me feel, I know how nice it makes my skin, and I get like a super bad headache when I don't drink enough water because my body is just so used to it now. But this is 2.5 litres. I've drank all of this morning, and I try and challenge myself to drink as much as I can every single day, and on average I probably have about 2 of these, which may seem like a lot of water to some people, and don't get me wrong, you literally need to go for a wee every 5 minutes. As always, there's a cat shitting in the background. This actually also comes with, let me just grab it, I don't actually know where is it? So this bottle actually comes with one of these as well, which literally just slots inside like this, and you can put anything in here. I sometimes pop limes in here because I love the taste of limes at the moment. I just think they're super fresh and it just gives your water a little bit more flavour. You could also pop our favourite lemon and mint in here. As you guys know, lemon and mint is amazing for the skin. If you haven't tried lemon and mint water before, literally just put a few slices of lemon and a little like bit of mint into your water and have a few glasses a day, and over like the course of 2 weeks you will notice that your skin is so much glowier. So yeah, you could pop that in there, or you could make a little, you could have a little fruit water moment. But yeah, literally one of my favourite purchases from Amazon ever. So the first section of today's video is all about intermittent fasting. If you have been watching my videos for a while, you will know that I've been doing intermittent fasting for years. I just want to say as well, I feel like in food videos they make me nervous because the nutritionists come for you. So I just want to say at this point, I'm not a nutritionist. I am not a food professional in any kind of way. I literally today, am just going to talk to you about things that work for me. I think it's so important to remember when you watch what I eat in a day videos, or when you watch anything, that every single person is different. Everyone has different genes, everyone has different body types, and just because one person eats this in a day, it doesn't necessarily mean if you eat exactly what that person eats that you're going to look the same. So I think that's so important to just bear in mind. But yeah, I have been doing intermittent fasting for years. I will leave some videos down below that are just like really scientific, and if you haven't heard of intermittent fasting before, or you're looking to learn about it, there'll be really great videos for you to watch, because I'm just going to be speaking about what works for me. And oh my goodness, not again. I completely understand that intermittent fasting isn't for everyone, but personally for me, I really love it. I find it helps me plan my meals better. I find it gives my days like a little bit more structure, gives me more energy, it helps me stay on track. It also like helps me and kind of motivates me in a way to make healthier choices. And I'm just so used to doing it now. And I also find as well, I've only recently started working out, like genuinely haven't done any exercise in a really long time, because I kind of get in that mindset of just not liking it, and it takes me a while to get into a routine with exercise. But I find for me personally with intermittent fasting, if I do it along with eating healthy, my body is still quite toned considering I don't do any exercise. I feel like it helps me feel like tight. Does that make any sense? So I intermittent fast 6 days a week, which I know sounds really scary, but it's not like really big fast. I feel like when you say fast, it's got quite like a bit of a negative stigma with it. I kind of like to look at it as like eating patterns. So for example, 4 days a week, I do a 14-hour fast. So for example, last night, my last calories that I consumed were at 7 p.m, which means today I can start eating at 9 a.m. So there's basically a gap where you've consumed 0 calories for 14 hours. And like I said, I'll link down below all of the benefits from doing that and what your body actually does in that time. And then 2 days a week, I do a 20-hour fast. So for example, last night, my last calories were consumed at 7 p.m. And then that would mean today I can start eating at 3 p.m. And then 1 day a week, which is usually a Sunday, I like to just have a really relaxed day with eating and just not fast that day. And yeah, that's just something that works for me. I feel like if you haven't heard of intermittent fasting before, or you aren't clued up on it, it can sound quite intense and quite scary, and I get why people have a lot of opinions on it. But once you learn about it and you learn the benefits and you try it, I feel like it's one of those things you need to be quite clued up on to understand it. But yeah, like I said, videos will be down below, and that's what I do each week. And today is a 14-hour fast. Yeah, like I said, last calories were consumed last night at 7 p.m, which means today I can eat at 9 a.m. It's currently 5 to 9. Before I show you my coffee, I just want to talk to you about a few vitamins that I take. So these are what I would take every single day. I switch this up quite a lot and I take quite a few different vitamins, but these are like my rituals, my daily rituals. I usually save these for when I'm feeling like a bit of a sweet treat, because these gummies are basically like sweets. They're so nice. So first of all, I take a multivitamin gummy every single day. Then I also take an apple cider vinegar gummy. If you would like to know more information about these, then just let me know. These are so yummy. I also have a discount code for my vitamins, so I'll pop that on screen somewhere. I take 2 hair, skin and nail gummies, and then I also take a gut gummy as well. So here we have my iced coffee essentials. So first things first, making the perfect iced coffee is you need yourself an amazing glass. I literally spent so long looking for ones that were like just really big so I could have loads of ice in it, and I found these ones from Amazon, which I love. They come in a pack of 6 and they're just the perfect iced coffee size. Then I also picked up as well a while ago some of these glass straws, which I love. Also picked up this giant ice cube tray, which is amazing. I usually have 2 or 3 in here, and because they're so big, they just like, they last so much longer. Then I also got these as well. to put the ice in my glass because I take coffee making very seriously. Then I recently became super obsessed with this. I do try and have a dairy-free diet. My stomach just doesn't really agree with the old dairy, so I try and have dairy-free most days. I only use a very little bit of this, but it's super strong as well, and it's so nice for an iced coffee. So I pop a little bit of that over ice, and then I fill the rest up with coconut milk, and I find this has like a natural sweetness to it, so you don't necessarily need to add sugar or sweetener or syrup, but of course that all depends on how sweet you like things. You could definitely add a little bit of syrup to it. But yeah, this is my favourite iced coffee recipe. So get some ice out. Look how gigantic these are. They're so big and also so cold. That's why I've got my special tongs. Oh, that in there. So with the cold brew, I literally just put a little bit of this in. So I'll probably have about that much because this is really, really strong. It doesn't look like it's going to be strong, but it really, really is. And then I just fill the rest up with coconut milk. How satisfying. Introducing you to the best iced coffee ever. That is literally my favourite thing in the whole world. If you guys know me, you will know I find exercise really hard. Like I find it hard to stay motivated. I used to absolutely love the gym like years ago, and then I kind of just fell out of love with it. And with exercise, I have to find something that I enjoy doing, otherwise it's absolutely pointless. Another thing as well, I have to find something that's doable, like not really, really hard, basically just an easy workout, and something that's not too long. Like I just can't be doing with like an hour-long workouts. That's just me personally. Like I lose interest. But about 3 weeks ago, I started doing the Chloe Ting do this every day workout. I'll link the one that I'm going to do down below, but honestly I love it. It's only 14 minutes long, and I feel like everyone can make 14 minutes in their day to just do a workout, and you feel so good afterwards. Like honestly, the feeling after doing a workout and showering and that feeling is so good, and I forgot what that felt like. Take up to a minute, thanks Chloe. Send help. Workout done. I'm showered, I'm clean, I look like Sideshow Bob, but I'm feeling incredibly good after that workout. I'm still not the fittest person, but I feel a hell of a lot better than I did a few weeks ago when I started it. Like it's getting easier each time I do it. So I've just finished doing my little morning routine, which I love so much. It's so nice being back into just a nice healthy routine. Also, if you would like to see an updated morning routine, just let me know, and I can film one of those in the next few weeks, because I feel like I change a lot of bits in my morning routine, obviously as the weather changes as well. So yeah, if you would like to see an updated morning routine, I shall film that. So my loves, this part of today's video is very, very kindly sponsored by Estrid. You guys will know I have adored Estrid for a really long time now, and if you haven't actually heard of them, they are an amazing brand that's all about empowering women and women's rights, and they sell the cutest razors ever. So this is actually one of their newest colours, which is the lemonade razor, and I just feel like this is the most appropriate colour for spring, and it looks so cute on my little wall mount in the bathroom. Estrid now have 5 beautiful shades to choose from. So they have yellow, blush, orange, purple and grey, and they're all so pretty. So Estrid actually have a monthly subscription service, which is absolutely brilliant, and you'll receive new razor heads to your door each month. So if you sign up to the subscription, you will actually get a starter kit to start with, and in your starter kit you will get a razor in a colour of your choice. You will also get 2 5-blade cartridges, which are really good. I love the way these work. When you actually are shaving, this part slightly moves and it like follows the curves of your body, and they're also brilliant on sensitive skin. I have never ever had a shaving rash from using these, and I just find they just work really well. And also in your starter kit you'll receive a wall mount, so you can actually pop this on your shower, on your bath, on your bathroom tiles, on your bathroom mirror, and it just kind of hangs there and looks so cute. So the starter kit is actually £7.95, and you can also get as well for £5.95 this really cute travel case. I almost have one of these razors in every colour now. I think I've got all of them but blush. But I just love them. They're so durable. The handle is actually made out of stainless steel and it lasts for so long. I have had a grey one in my shower little cubicle for about 7 months now, and it still looks absolutely brand new. So your razor will last you a really long time. So as always, I'll leave a direct link to Estrid down below, and I'll also leave Estrid's Instagram on screen so you can go and follow them. My loves, it's now 5 to 11 and it's brunch time. I'm absolutely starving now. I never usually eat early in the morning. I just don't have an appetite. I mean, there are some days, like a few days before my period, where I am starving from the moment I wake up, but usually I don't usually get hungry until about 11-12, so I do prefer to have a slightly bigger like brunch kind of meal instead of a small breakfast and then a lunch. So you will notice that the times I eat are quite later on in the day. I also prefer to work out on an empty stomach as well. I just find I don't know, I find if I've just eaten and then I work out, it kind of makes me feel a little bit sickly. So yeah, if I'm gonna do a workout, I will usually do it in the morning on an empty stomach, then I'll shower, and then by the point I've showered and stuff, I'll be starving and ready for a really yummy brunch. So this morning I am gonna make one of my new faves ever. So first things first, I'm gonna have one of these protein bagels. Now these have got in 8 grams of protein per bagel, which is really good. I used to just have bread, but I've recently switched to these just because I feel like this is a slightly healthier choice. I love all the seeds on here as well. They're really yummy. They're just like normal bagels, but they're slightly thinner. So I will toast one of these, and then on top of my bagel I'm gonna have half an avocado. So what I like to do with this is obviously just half it, and then I pop it into a bowl with lots of lime juice. I find this gives it so much more flavour, and it kind of makes it a little bit more like runny as well, so it spreads really nicely on the bagels. And then I will season the avocado with salt and pepper. I love this salt. This is the Himalayan pink salt. It's really nice. And then I've just got some normal pepper from Aldi here. And then I'm gonna make some fried eggs. I've been obsessed with these recently, and they're so quick. Like, they literally take 2 minutes, so much quicker than poached eggs, and with scrambled eggs as well. I'm a little bit funny with scrambled eggs. I find if they're like slightly too watery, or I don't know, they just I watched Molly May's vlog the other day, and she was saying about when you're eating eggs, when you think about eggs too much, it gives you the creeps, and I just could not relate to that more. I think about this a lot. Like, when I'm actually eating the egg, I'm like, ooh. Anyway, let's get off that subject. I am gonna have 2 eggs, which I'm gonna fry, and I'm gonna fry them in some chili oil fry light. This one's really nice and also gives it a little bit of extra flavor. And I'm also gonna chop up some mixed sweet baby tomatoes. I love these, and I find it goes really nice with like the avocado and egg. And then I'm gonna add a little bit of salt and also some pepper. You can also add like chili flakes as well. but today I'm just gonna add salt and pepper, and then that is all ready to be spread on top of the bagels. And then for the fried eggs, I'm just gonna pop some of the chili oil fry light in the pan. I usually like coat the pan in this because it's so annoying when your egg gets stuck. So I usually use about that much, and then just pop the pan on. Excuse my dirty oven, it needs a clean. So I'm gonna be doing 2 eggs, and I saw on TikTok, if you want like the perfect, basically if you want it to crack without any shell, what you do is you take your egg and you drop it from like quite a height, not like a really, really high height, but like say from about here, and you go, oh, and then, okay, it would not work this time, wouldn't it? Usually it cracks right in the middle, like that, and there's absolutely no shell, which, actually there's a bit of shell. Wow. Let's try that again. Oh. Yeah, maybe don't try that hack. So with my eggs, I like to cook them for about 3 minutes, and I like to do them on both sides. So flip it over like that. I find they like go like McDonald's eggs, you know, them flat round eggs. I find when you flip them over, kind of gives me McDonald's breakfast vibes. So I'll leave them like that for about another minute, and then I shall pop them on the bagels. Brunch is served. I literally am so excited to eat this. So on top of my bagels, I just popped a little bit more pepper and salt. You could definitely have some smoked salmon or some ham or something like that with this. You could also have as well, which I thought would be nice, some spinach like underneath the bagels, or you could have like some rocket on top as well. I thought that would be really, really yummy. So I've just finished my brunch, which was delicious. Yeah, let me know if you guys try it. Like I said, it's so easy to do. Like, it literally takes under 10 minutes, and it's really healthy and very yummy as well. So next I'm going to have, you guys guessed it, my lemon and ginger tonic. I have this every single day. I usually make like a really big batch, so usually this bottle is full, and then it will last me about a week. I will leave the recipe to this down below because this is Lydia's recipe, and she has a really good blog post explaining how she makes it. But yeah, I will pop that down below. But this is one thing that I feel like I can't live without. This has made such a difference. I've been having this for about a year now, and sometimes when like I can't be bothered to make it, I'll go like a week without it, and I feel so different. If you struggle with bloating, this will help so much. I find when I'm on a roll with this and I'm having it every single day, my stomach is flat, and then I find if I go a week without it, I just feel a bit bloated and again a bit sluggish. And yeah, ginger is really, really, really brilliant for your digestive system, so I would highly recommend making a batch of this. Also really, really easy to make. All you need is lemons and ginger and a little bit of time to like make it all. But mid-morning, what I like to do after I've eaten something, because I find as well, if you have this after your first meal, so after your breakfast, I just find it really helps digest it. So I pop a little bit of this in here. I usually have about that much, and then I boil the kettle and I just fill the rest up with boiling water, and it's such a lovely refreshing little drink just to sip on. And yeah, like I said, I find it really helps digest the food that you've just eaten. So I'm going to take my lemon and ginger tonic upstairs to enjoy whilst I get on with some editing, and I'll see you guys in a few hours for lunchtime. here is today's yummy lunch. Lunch is one of those meals that I'm never really that hungry for. Like, I couldn't eat anything too heavy at lunch, so I like to create something that I can kind of sit at my desk with and just graze on. So today I have got some red peppers, some cucumber sticks, I've got some carrot sticks under there, and also some edamame beans. And then I've also got some of these, which is my new current obsession, and these are the lentil chips. They're so nice. I actually got these from Tesco's, and oh my god, they're just so yummy, especially dipped in hummus. That's something you need to try. And also my favourite hummus of all time. This hummus is just, it's new level. It's so yummy. So it's this one from Morrison's. I used to love the M&S pesto hummus, but I think it's just a summer thing. But Morrison's do this one all year round, and it's a super big pot that you get as well, and it's topped with basil and pine nut pesto, which is so delicious. And then for drinks, I have got one of my favourite drinks of all time, which is Pepsi Cherry Max. Literally, if I could choose any drink to drink, it would be this. I love it so much. And usually around lunchtime or later on in the afternoon, I do crave something sweet, so I find by having a sugar-free drink, it kind of just like curbs any sweet cravings. So I've got a nice jar of that with ice. Oh, literally, is there anything better than like a really cold fizzy drink? And then I've also just filled up my water bottle because I have just finished my 2.5 litres. So I'm gonna go and enjoy my lunch, and I will see you guys at dinner time. This afternoon I have got a major sweet craving, so this is one of my favourite little snacks to have when I feel like I need chocolate, which is quite often. So these are my favourite rice cakes ever. I actually prefer the milk chocolate ones, but the dark chocolate ones are still really nice. Per rice cake actually has 55 calories, and as you can see, they're little rice cake thins, and they're really crunchy. On top of these, I've just popped a little bit of nut peanut butter, which I've never tried before. Okay, let's do a little taste test. My expectation is, I'm kind of expecting it to taste like Biscoff, and I know that it's not going to, but oh my goodness, do you know another really nice snack? Biscoff spread, the crunchy one, on top of a rice cake thin, the milk chocolate ones. Oh my goodness, that's like one of my favourite things ever. Ooh. These rice cakes, sorry. I want to try some peanut butter on its own. Is it bad if I just like lick a bit? Let's do it. Strange. I need to go again. Do you know what I was about to say? I was about to say it's a really crunchy peanut butter, but it's crunchy nut. Of course it's crunchy, but it's like, I don't know, it's really nice. It tastes like peanut butter with cereal inside. Blooming lovely. I would recommend this. Delicious. It's made with honey roasted peanuts. Chef's kiss. We are back in the kitchen and it is time for dinner. This is literally like my favourite time of day. I love cooking dinner so much. I love popping something on my iPad, and I just find it a really nice way to relax. I love that time of day when like all of my work is done and I'm feeling productive, and it's just time to like unwind, cook a nice healthy dinner, eat lots of yummy food, and then go to bed. That's literally like my favourite thing to do all day, every single day is the same. So for dinner, shock horror, I'm making stir fry. So I like to use red pepper. These pointy ones are literally my favourite. They are so sweet and they're always like super crunchy, and I find you get a lot more here than you do in the little bell peppers. So I'm going to use all of this red pepper. Then I'll probably use all of this tender stem broccoli as well. I love tender stem. I'm not really too keen on like, you know, the normal broccoli. I think this one's much nicer, so I'll probably just like chop about that much off to pop into the stir fry. I like to try and add lots of lovely fresh veg into the stir fries just to get a little bit more vegetables in. And then another one of my absolute favorites is pak choy. I love this so much, so I'll probably use 1 or 2 of these, probably just 1 actually, because I'm going to put all of the broccoli in. I like to use noodles. I kind of switch between noodles and rice, but I've got these that need to be used up today, so I'm going to use these egg noodles. I will also be using chicken. And then for sauce, tonight we're going to have plum and hoisin. This is one of my absolute faves. Something else actually that I really love, which I'm going to show you. One of my favourite sauces ever. Also, look at my lazy Susan. Look at her go. I kind of like organised my cupboards a little bit better last week, and this is honestly just a godsend. Look at them go. Usually I used to have them all stacked up here and I'd have to like get something from the back, and I'd always have anxiety that my oil would fall out, because could you actually imagine if oil fell down here? Like, it would be a nightmare. So one of my favourite sauces is the ketchup mayonnaise. Oh my god, this is like a sweet soy sauce, but it's like really thick. And sometimes I don't use a sauce in my stir fries, I literally just use this, and it's super strong and it just tastes so good. For my toppings, so that's what I'll cook all in one big wok. And then for my toppings, I like to use a very little bit of spring onion, because I love the kind of like freshness of spring onion. And then lots of coriander. Coriander is my favourite herb. I literally drown my stir fries in coriander. Again, I love that like fresh taste. It's so nice. And then again, I'll be using lots of lime juice. We'll probably have like a lime each on top of our stir fry. And then I picked up these to pop on top. I love nuts on top of stir fries as well, especially on the plum and hoisin. I don't know what it is, but it just tastes so good. And then a stir fry essential over here, right? These are a game changer. So if you like sushi and you like the crispy onion sushi, this is basically the crispy onions from the sushi. So nice. This is so nice on so many different things. I feel like they just zhuzh up whatever you're making and just, again, make it full of flavour. So I will be popping some crispy onions on top of my stir fry as well. So for tonight's little dessert, I've got some yummy yogurt and some fresh fruit and desiccated coconut. So one of my favourite dairy-free yogurts is the Alpro vanilla yogurt. It's so nice. It almost tastes like, it's almost like vanilla custard. It's so yummy and really sweet as well. I also love the coconut one of these. That's also really nice. And then on top of the yogurt, I have just popped on some fresh fruit. And then on top of my fruit bowl, I have popped some desiccated coconut. I love coconut. It's like one of my favourite things ever. And it just gives it a little bit of extra flavour. And something else as well, I feel like just makes this so much nicer, is eating it from the coconut bowl. Again, I got these from Amazon. I pretty much buy everything from Amazon. But I feel like eating it from this little bowl, I don't know, it makes me feel like I'm in Barbados or something, which makes me happy, so I can just sit in bed basically pretending I'm on holiday sipping a pina colada through a coconut bowl. So my loves, it's now, what time is it? 8:15. I've just finished tidying the kitchen. I always tidy the kitchen before we head to bed. Well, I say Jamie tidies the kitchen before we go to bed because I cook, he cleans. And yeah, I like to make sure that it's just nice and fresh for the morning because there's nothing worse than coming down to mess. So yeah, that's gonna go ahead and conclude today's video. I really hope you enjoyed it. I have enjoyed filming this so much. I love filming cooking, if that makes sense. Like I really love it, and I love editing it as well. So if you would like me to do more of what I eat in a day videos, or if you'd like me to film like a what I eat in a week or dinners for the week or any kind of food related videos, let me know because they're definitely one of my favourite videos to film. I really hope you enjoyed it. Thank you so much for watching. If you are new here, please don't forget to subscribe. And also, if you are new here, I have a giveaway running on my Instagram. And one of you guys will get the chance to win a luxury designer bag. So yeah, if you are new here, go and check that out. I'll leave all the details on screen. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I shall see you on Sunday.